Moving on over here. Over here, I have my collection of JRPGs and whatnot that I play at least regularly. Starting with what I got on Black Friday this year, the Kingdom Hearts 1.5 HD Remix. This is actually really cool. It comes with a really pretty version of the first game. It comes with Rechain of Memories, and it comes with all of the cutscenes and cinematics from 358/2 days, which is good because honestly, I found that game to be really, really boring. Final Fantasy X, a game that I am currently trucking my way through. I just need to make it past the fight against, what's-his-face, Purple Douche, on top of the mountain, who continuously casts a spell that makes all my teammates dead, and then heals them so they all get super damaged. I have so much holy water, but I never get the chance to use it. This is one I just recently got from my friend Cliff, Stella Deus. The Gate of Eternity, again by Atlas. I've never heard of this game. The style looks really Persona related, and I'm really anxious to give it a go. Sakura Wars, so long, my love. I really like this game, especially on the PlayStation 2 because you can turn the Japanese on. I haven't played through it with the English, primarily because Laura Bailey, your southern accent was weird. But yeah, I really enjoyed this game. I did not expect to like this game as much as I did, and I had such a blast with it, and I intend on playing it again sometime really soon because it's so enjoyable. There's multiple endings. This is basically what it is a dating sim slash strategy mech battle combat game. Yeah. I haven't played any of the other Sakura Wars, but I have some of the anime! Kingdom Hearts 2. This is only up here because my little brother borrowed it from me and gave it back, and I was too lazy to put it over there. So, yeah. When's the second HD remix coming out? Disgaea! I'm having a lot of fun with this one, too. I love her, she's so cool! But, I'm having so much fun. This is just a basic strategy role-playing game, and I'm really liking it. You can customize almost your entire army, which is really fun. You could choose like what color of hair out of a certain selection of people, what design of the characters you want, like a priest or whatnot, and then you can name them, and you can feel horrible when they fall in battle. Moving on. Kingdom Hearts again. Little brother borrowed it. Rogue Galaxy. Haven't played it yet. Looking forward to it. It's like pirates in space, but not Treasure Planet. Hey, look! I have another dot hack infection. How's up with that? Actually, I rescued this one from a horrible GameStop. I couldn't say no to those eyes. I just couldn't say no to those eyes. But yeah, now I have 2 copies, and both of them come with the DVD. Final Fantasy X2. I need to beat X before I can try this one. I've heard bad things. Valkyrie Profile 2, Silmaria. Question for any of you viewers out there. Do I have to play Valkyrie Profile 1 in order to get this game? Because that's something I'm worried about. I managed to get a hold of this one, but I've never even touched the first one, so yeah. Suikoden 4. I've wanted to play this. I have the strategy guide for this over there. Apparently the Suikoden games are really good about giving you a million bajillion different characters that you can put in your team. And this one's like pirates, so it sounds really fun. Although I've heard that after 3, these games kind of went on a downhill slope, so hopefully this one's good. Dark Cloud 2. I played the first Dark Cloud many years ago, and I've always wanted to play this one, but I didn't have it at the time. Now I do! Disgaea 2. I want to beat Disgaea 1 in order to play this one. Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne. I've heard this is a really amazing game. I've also heard there's a cameo from Dante from Devil May Cry. So I want to play this a lot, primarily because also the Shin Megami Tensei is what Persona is from. Really awesome. And last, one of the most underrated games ever. Okage Shadow King. I love this game. I picked it up at the bargain bin when I was a kid, and I was like, this game is so cool! But nobody else, except for my friend Farah, knew it existed. And that made me sad. The Shadow King is so cool. Then going up a little bit, and I make my Persona collection, you know, look at Aigis, she's so adorable. But yeah, just got Persona 3 FES. I picked that up after I already beat Persona 3 FES on my PS3 because I downloaded the game. It's on PS3 for cheap, but I also wanted a hard copy of it because that's how I am. my signed copy of Persona 4, signed by Troy Baker, who played Kanji. Persona 4 Golden, which is the greatest re-release of a video game ever created to this date. And Persona 4 Arena, which is the only fighting game I've ever just continuously played for a few days. Other than Mortal Kombat 9, because Mortal Kombat 9 made me want to kill things. Lastly, we're moving down to Nintendo. I had to pull these all out because I keep my Nintendo stuff on the sides of my gaming cabinet. So, we'll go with GameCube. I got Phantasy Star Online, Episode 1 and 2. I only played this for a little bit. It's weird, I'm not too fond of it, so I don't know if I'll ever play more than that. Harvest Moon, Magical Melody. I got this from Cliff, and it's really, really, really awesome because I love Harvest Moon games, and I've poured so many hours of my life into them. Harvest Moon, A Wonderful Life. My cousin Jordan gave me this one because, she had a wonderful life and another wonderful life, and she liked playing the girl because she's a girl. And so she never really played this one, and she gave it to me. And I actually really like this. I like Wonderful Life more than most people do, I think, because it's one of the more underappreciated ones. Pokemon Colosseum. I played this when I was younger. I actually really had fun with it, despite the fact that I know a lot of people didn't like it because you couldn't just go and like, catch every single Pokemon you wanted to. Same with XD. I actually preferred Colosseum over XD, but XD was fun as well. And I got this one for cheap when it came out, because it was like right when it came out, and I got it for about $20 less than the asking price. Tales of Symphonia. I haven't been able to play through this much because the first disc is scratched. But what I have played is really, 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 really fun. Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. This is also a pretty enjoyable game, especially since my first time playing this game was with 3 of my buddies. We all had our Game Boy Advances connected to it, which is the only way you can multiplayer this game. Harvest Moon Animal Parade. I'm going to make a statement now and say that this is probably my favorite Harvest Moon to date, and I have played them all the way back since the very first one. I love Harvest Moon, and this one has so much you can do. The town is huge, you can go to a different island and everything. I just really, 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 really like this one. There's just so much to do, so many people to meet, so much social life, so many hours of your life to just throw away. Klonoa! Yes, people are like, wait, you didn't put Sonic the Hedgehog over on the list, but you put Klonoa on the list? Yeah, I'm putting Klonoa on the list because Klonoa is way more anime-styled, in my opinion, than Sonic the Hedgehog will ever be. Especially since Hyupo. Just Hyupo. It's a really great game. You should all give it a try. Lastly, for the Wii, Tales of Symphonia, Dawn of a New World. People I know who have played the Tales games do not like this game. I'm enjoying it really, really well, especially since Johnny Young Bosch teamed with Laura Bailey equals super fun times. But yeah, he is kind of whiny so far. He needs to stop apologizing to everybody because it's kind of getting on my nerves. I got to Pokemon, I got to Pokemon, I got to Pokemon, I got to Pokemon. I got Final Fantasy IV. This is one of the best games ever on the DS. Oh my god, it's so good. There's a remake of the original Final Fantasy IV, which I can't remember what number it was back when they released because they messed them all up at the Nintendo and Super Nintendo era. But this one is probably my favorite Final Fantasy game, and it's so good on this. They remade everything. They pretty much just made it a new, beautiful game. It's just so good. Chrono Trigger, one of the best JRPGs ever created to date. Yes, I am standing firmly on that. Chrono Trigger is the best. The World Ends With You, another game that I have yet to beat, but I really like. It's the same art style and everything as Kingdom Hearts, but a little grittier. I'm really enjoying it, but I've seen things that make me think it's going to end very sad. And I don't like things that end sad. Final Fantasy Echoes of Time. This is actually a more enjoyable, slightly customizable Final Fantasy game. I didn't enjoy it as much. I enjoyed it a lot more when I had people to play with, but I don't anymore because everyone else I think also realized that, hey, this game, it's not that fun. So yeah, pick it up if you're just looking for a Final Fantasy game to play, like, on a train or whatnot. I has Pokemon, and honestly, I don't really like this game. It's not that fun to me. I've never found it fun. This is one of the first games I got for my DS, other than Pokemon Platinum. And I was like, hey, this seems like a really interesting idea. I've never gotten to play the Pokemon before. It's not well executed at all, in my opinion. Look at the little Totodile. Totodile's like my favoriteest Pokemon. Not really, he's one of my favoriteest Pokemon. If any Pokemon could be real, I would have a Totodile. That way he can sit on my shoulder and just like shoot water at people. But yeah, this game, I didn't like it. I didn't like the plot. I didn't like the style. It just didn't feel right. And honestly, I don't think I'm the only person who thought that, because nobody I know has ever even owned these games, but many of them have tried it. I have Digimon World Dusk. I like this game a lot because I love Digimon. I love Digimon World games. This one's not my favorite Digimon World game. That still lies with the PlayStation 1. However, I've heard that there's a new one coming out, and I need to look into it because, oh my god. But yeah, this one's actually pretty enjoyable. There's Digimon World Dusk and Dawn. I went with Dusk because I'm emo and dark and I hate life. And, also, I liked the fact that that guy looked really cool. The other guy I didn't really like all that much. And then lastly, in this list of games, Kingdom Hearts 358/2 Days. I really wanted to like this game. In all honesty, it's not as bad as I make it out to be. It is slightly enjoyable. It's got its moments, but when you think about it hard, everyone's like, yeah, Kingdom Hearts, yeah, it's portable! But, then you think, oh, I just have to do missions over and over and over again. What it was lacking that the other Kingdom Hearts games before it had was the whole exploration part. Like, even Chain of Memories, a game where you're just going, straight forward up this tower, it had exploration because all the places, looked unique. You didn't constantly have to return to, the beginning of the tower. But this game, I just didn't like it. I didn't like it. Also, I didn't like Roxas, because I've never liked Roxas, because Kingdom Hearts 2 was the first game I ever pre-ordered, ever in my entire life. And I was like, yeah, I want to play Kingdom Hearts! And then I start, the whole, 2 to 3 hour tutorial as being Roxas, and I'm like, where's Sora? Where's the Disney? There's no Disney! But yeah, I just didn't like this one. I understand why other people did, especially because, yeah, there's the multiplayer part of it, right? Yeah, multiplayer mode allows up to 4 people to cooperate and compete over 90 missions! But, honestly, I'm really happy that I have the HD remix now, because now I don't have to put up with the gameplay. The leveling in this was the worst part. You play tic-tac-toe to level. I understand that for inventory, like in Resident Evil 4 or 5, well, not even 5, but 4, or Deus Ex, but you don't do that to level up. That's not right. If you've worked hard and leveled up and whatnot, you should just be able to level up. You shouldn't have to fit your levels in sacrificing, because when you level up, you're supposed to be more powerful. But if you level up, but you have to sacrifice dodge roll or something, that's not more powerful. That's more vulnerable. You don't do that. So I'm glad that the HD remix came with all the cutscenes for this, so that I can actually finally experience to the end of this game, because I never decided to finish it because I just didn't like it. But yeah, so there you have it. Those are my video games that all have something to do with anime in my honest and humble opinion. Just wanted to do this video because I knew it would be quick, and I haven't done anything for a while. I'm sorry about that. I've been really busy. I have some new people in my life that I've been hanging out with a lot, which I haven't been able to do videos or whatnot because I just haven't had the time when I'm not here. When I'm not at school or working, I'm typically now hanging out with some people, and it's just been really enjoyable. I've been having a lot of fun with life. I'm in Japanese 2 now, so I'm actually doing pretty good in it. I got an almost perfect score in Japanese 1 last semester, and Japanese 2 is starting to get a little harder. We're moving into more kanji, and we're moving into less learning the alphabet, more learning the cultures now, so that's really fun. And it's been a lot of hard work. We're doing a cultural presentation in a couple weeks that I have to do some work on doing. I think our subject is going to be Japanese fairy tales and folklore, because that's really interesting. Personally, I would really like to do Japanese superstitions, but it's a group project, so it has to be group consensus, and everyone seems to be rolling with the fairy tale idea. So yeah, that's all I got for right now. I will be trying to do more stuff, more anime-related stuff, not just video games, because I know for the past, 3 months or so, all I've done are the video game parts and whatnot, but I am doing more anime stuff. I want to get more of that out. I've been watching more Golden Time, so if I get through with that, I might do an initial impressions on that. So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm going to be trying to do, and yeah, we'll see how that goes. Peace.